about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
In this episode, we finish up with the windshield installation and we do some four-wheeling with our new friend Eric. And we deal with the next RV problem as we pick up here with Dave making phone calls to find someone to tell us why our mill light is on. What's a mill light? Well, it's basically a check engine light, and ours has been on since we left W.W. Williams 3 weeks ago. Let's see what's going on here as we tell you our side of the story.
We took our rig there for just preventive maintenance for an oil change, filter change, etc. And it was running fine when we went in there. And when we left, they call it a mill light, mill indicator lamp, is on. My fuel mileage has gone down dramatically.
Just so we're clear here, the mill light was actually on when we picked the rig up the day that the service was completed. And Dave went back inside before we left and talked to Dave of W.W. Williams about it. And Dave of W.W. Williams assured us not to worry about it and told us that if it continued to be an issue to give him a call. So we left that day very satisfied with the service, and that is why we said we were satisfied with the service in our last video. So Dave of W.W. Williams told my Dave,
Yep, and they said give it a little time, it'll go out, the light will go out.
they said it was normal.
They didn't say it was normal, they said it happens sometimes.
Okay, but we were left with the idea that it wasn't anything completely off kilter that was going on.
No worries.
And what did Dave at W.W. Williams tell you to do if it didn't go off?
Bring it back.
Okay, so it didn't go off. What happened?
So I called him, and now he is saying that I called him and he bucked and said they did a courtesy inspection, which they didn't do. Well, I can't prove that, but he said the light was on before they serviced it, and that is a bold-faced lie.
Okay, because the light was not on when we turned the engine off and we left the rig in their care. And it had never been on. So when we turned the engine off and we left W.W. Williams, there was no check engine light.
Yep.
Now we call him with a problem, and he is completely saying that you were lying. And the light was on when they got the rig. Okay, so that's what happened there, and we're not going to say any more than that, because you know what? There's our side, there's their side, and somewhere in the middle is the truth. So in conclusion with the conversation with Dave of W.W. Williams, just so that you guys know the whole truth, they did offer to let us bring our rig back over there, and they said they would put it on the machine and see if they could figure out what the code was that was making the mill light go off. But I'm sure you guys understand that something about the fact of them calling us a flat-out liar pretty much made the determination that we were not going to be doing business with that company anymore ever again. All right, so now that we've got a screwed up engine with check engine lights on and crappy gas mileage going on.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
No.
My name's Dave. How are you this morning? Good. So I'm sitting here in a motorhome with a Cummins engine that's got the, I took it to a competitor for an oil change and service, and now I have a mill light showing. So I can pull in there anytime, and you guys will check it. Because my coach is so new, you guys will check it, and then from there I understand it may be an appointment or something else after that.
Well, that seemed like a good phone call, Dave. What happened?
We should have gone to Cummins first.
Who is this Cummins place? Where is this? What are you talking about?
It's farther away is why we didn't go there.
Where is it?
Port Wentworth.
That's not too far away.
No, we'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
She asked me the year of the coach, and I told her, and she said, well, based on the year, you qualify for an immediate assessment anytime I want, so I can just drive into the service area, and they'll hook up their computers and tell me what's wrong. They may not have time to go any farther,
but at least we'll know what the problem is.
And they're only booked out 2 or 3 days for service.
God is good. Okay. So we all know that when God closes a window, he opens a door somewhere, so we are very grateful for this. Awesome. We still don't know anything about the windshield. We're waiting on a status update on the tracking number to see when we may get the windshield. So as soon as we get the windshield replaced, we're off to, what's the name of the business?
Cummings.
Just Cummings. We're off to Cummings in Port Wentworth, Georgia to get that check engine light, or mill light looked at. All right. Well, it would seem that Eric, the owner, has taken a shine to us, because look at what he has drug up here. He is going to take us on a tour of Jesup in his Jeep. Yeah. We have made ourselves right at home here in Jesup, Georgia.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time. In case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list, girl, you can skip this funny business. 'Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life.
And just as fast as it had began, our adventure in Jesup was over, and it was time for us to move on to the next crisis.
Hello, Savannah. How may I direct your call?
Hi, service, please.
And after Cummins performed the inspection, it turned out that this wasn't a Cummins issue at all, but it was going to be a Freightliner issue. So, Dave called Freightliner.
Hi, yes, excuse me, I got a mouthful of sandwich. I'm over here at Cummings, and I just had them check an air coat on my motorhome, and I have def head. And I was wondering if I could bring it over, and I think it's under warranty until December. I was wondering if I could bring it over and have you guys confirm that it is a Freightliner tank and head and everything, and just make sure that it is under warranty and we can get it something scheduled.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. I'll be over there probably in a half hour.
Okay, that sounds good.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
So what's going on?
Def head.
What's definite?
The I don't know what word to say. The float switch sensors in the diesel emissions fluid tank are not working all the time. So it's a precursor to getting deathhead, which means it'll shut the engine down and we won't be able to go anywhere.
So we finally got the windshield situation under control.
Yep.
And now we're going to move on to the mill light situation.
Yep. So we're at Cummins engines. Now we're headed over to Freightliner chassis.
And what are they going to do?
They're going to look at it and confirm that it is under warranty, and I'll start that process.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for stopping by to check out the latest episode of Driving Miss Sally. We hope you like what we're putting out there, and if you do like what we're putting out there, please consider subscribing and sharing. Leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up, tell us what you think about what we got going on out here. Come back for the next episode and find out how it goes over at Freightliner and find out where our adventure takes us next. We'd really love to have you guys come along with us. Now, y'all remember to be good to one another. We only got one life to live. Make it count. We'll see you in the next episode.